After winning the DC Open and earning a career-high prize of $252,000, Alex Eala reportedly made a remarkable announcement that stunned the tennis world. Fresh off a historic championship run in which she defeated an Olympic gold medalist, the defending champion, a four-time Grand Slam champion, and the world number 3, the Filipina star expressed her gratitude to the fans who had supported her throughout the tournament. With the celebration still unfolding and the trophy in her hands, she revealed that she intended to share her prize money with the supporters who filled Rock Creek Park, proudly waved Philippine flags, and cheered her on every step of the way. The announcement quickly sparked widespread admiration and debate, with many asking whether it was one of the most selfless gestures ever seen in professional tennis. The same fans who waved Philippine flags until their arms ached and chanted her name until their voices were gone were, according to Eala, the reason her journey had become so meaningful. Earlier in the tournament, she reflected on their unwavering support, saying, "They're the reason I have this platform. At the end of the day, it just adds to how meaningful my job is to me." At the time, those words seemed like a heartfelt expression of gratitude, but few expected what reportedly followed. When asked how she planned to use the $252,000 Champions Prize, she was said to have answered without hesitation that she wanted to share it with the Filipino community that had transformed Washington into a home away from home. It was a fitting tribute to the supporters who traveled from across the East Coast, booked flights and hotels, and stayed late into the night to cheer her on. The gesture reflected the humility that has defined Eala throughout her remarkable rise. In just one unforgettable week, she defeated Olympic gold medalist Zheng Qinwen, defending champion Leylah Fernandez, top 10 player Alina Svitolina, four-time Grand Slam champion Naomi Osaka, and world number 3 Jessica Pegula to capture the biggest title of her career. The victory lifted her to a career-high ranking of world number 20 and made her the first Filipina to win a WTA 500 title. Yet despite those historic achievements, Eala remained focused on growth rather than personal glory, saying after her semi-final victory, "I still have so much motivation to become a better player and become a better person. I'm only 21, so it's not like I'm the queen of the world or anything," Eala said with characteristic humility. Yet to the fans who had supported her throughout her remarkable journey, she was exactly that. Throughout professional tennis, players often donate to charities, support foundations, or use their platform to advocate for important causes. However, the reported decision to share her prize money with the fans who stood by her was unlike anything the sport had seen before. It reflected the extraordinary bond she had built with her supporters. After her memorable Wimbledon run, Eala had spoken about the unwavering encouragement she received from fellow Filipinos, saying, "It's incredible to have my countrymen cheering me on and knowing that we're all in this together." Those words carried even greater meaning after her triumph in Washington. While the $252,000 Champions Prize represented the largest payday of her career, Eala made it clear that the greatest reward was the love and support of the Filipino people. That support was impossible to miss throughout her historic run at Rock Creek Park. From the moment she stepped onto the court, Philippine flags filled the stands of the William H.G. Fitzgerald Tennis Center. It wasn't just a handful of supporters, it was hundreds of passionate fans creating an electric atmosphere that surprised even tournament organizers. Members of the Filipino community traveled from New York, Virginia, Maryland, and other parts of the East Coast, taking time off work, booking hotels, and making long journeys simply to cheer on the rising star who had become a source of national pride. Fans purchased tickets, traveled long distances, and followed Eala throughout every stage of the tournament, creating an atmosphere unlike anything the DC Open had experienced in recent years. The numbers spoke for themselves. Tournament chairman Mark Ein revealed that roughly 80% of the ticket inquiries his team received in the weeks leading up to the event were about when Alex Eala would be playing, adding that he believed the true figure was likely even higher. "Honestly, I think it's more," Ein said. They probably just didn't want to say it was more, but virtually all of the questions were about Alex. He emphasized that it was no exaggeration, describing the excitement surrounding her as a genuine phenomenon. According to Ein, the tournament had recognized the growing wave of Eala-mania months earlier. "Earlier this spring, our team said, "This is a phenomenon that's spreading, and we should try to get Alex to come to Washington," he recalled. "Having her here is honestly one of the really great things that's already happened this year." Despite the overwhelming attention, Eala remained grounded and deeply appreciative of the support. When she learned about the extraordinary demand for tickets, she responded with characteristic humility. "I think it's incredible," she said. "Washington, D.C. is such a big event and a really popular tournament, so it makes me feel loved. What can I say? It also makes it even more exciting to play here." She admitted that the scale of her influence still catches her off guard at times. "Sometimes I forget the impact that I have, and sometimes I don't expect the number of people who come out and support me," she said, expressing heartfelt gratitude to the fans who turned every one of her matches into a home court celebration. The fans had become an extension of Eala's team. During her semi-final victory over Naomi Osaka, the atmosphere inside the stadium was electric. Every Eala winner was greeted with thunderous applause, and every extended rally brought the crowd to its feet. The energy was relentless, creating a home court advantage that few players ever experience on the professional tour. Even Osaka, a four-time Grand Slam champion accustomed to performing before massive crowds, acknowledged the remarkable support Eala received throughout the tournament. For Eala, however, the attention was never just about her. When asked about the overwhelming backing from Filipino fans, she responded with characteristic humility, saying, "I think the question should be rephrased. It's what it's like to be Filipino." Rather than accepting the praise for herself, she chose to shine the spotlight on the people who had stood behind her every step of the way. With the championship trophy finally in her hands, she was determined to give something back to the community that had fueled her unforgettable run. Before the $252,000 Champions Prize and the reported promise to share it with her supporters, Eala had to survive one of the toughest draws of her career. Entering the Mubadala DC Open ranked world number 28, the 21-year-old from Quezon City arrived as one of the tour's brightest young talents. She left as a WTA 500 champion, adding a remarkable list of victories to her growing resume, including wins over an Olympic gold medalist, a defending champion, a top 10 player, a four-time Grand Slam champion, and the world number 3. Her journey began with a chance for redemption. In the opening round, Eala faced Zheng Qinwen, the Olympic gold medalist who had defeated her at the 2023 Asian Games. It was an opportunity to erase the disappointment of that earlier loss, and she seized it with determination. After dropping the opening set, Eala mounted an impressive comeback, winning 4 of the final 5 games to claim a hard-fought 4-6, 6-4, 6-1 victory and level their head-to-head record at 1 win apiece. The comeback set the tone for a championship campaign that would soon capture the attention of the entire tennis world. With her opening round victory, the demon had finally been exorcised. After defeating Zheng Qinwen, Eala once again shifted the spotlight away from herself and toward the fans who had transformed the tournament into a home event. "I think the question should be rephrased. It's what it's like to be Filipino," she said, crediting the incredible support she received throughout the week. "I think the community here in D.C. is amazing. There was a great atmosphere for both players, and I'm really happy with my win today." The second round presented an entirely different challenge. Across the net stood defending champion Leylah Fernandez, who had defeated Eala convincingly in Stuttgart just months earlier. The first set belonged completely to Eala, who stormed through it 6-2 in only 34 minutes. But the match quickly turned into a battle of resilience. Fernandez surged to a commanding 5-1 lead in the second set, and memories of their previous meeting threatened to resurface. Eala, however, refused to let history repeat itself. She mounted a remarkable comeback, winning 5 consecutive games to take a 6-5 lead before dominating the tiebreak 7-1 to seal a 6-2, 7-6 victory. The defending champion had been dethroned. Reflecting on the comeback, Eala said, "Patience was key. I was trying to work it out and stay mentally strong while looking for solutions." The quarterfinal brought another formidable opponent in world number 10 Alina Svitolina, the tournament's second seed. Having already defeated the Ukrainian star in Berlin just weeks earlier by the same scoreline, Eala entered the match with confidence. She delivered another composed performance, winning 6-3, 6-4 while breaking Svitolina's serve 6 times. It marked her second straight sets victory over a top 10 opponent in just over a month and further confirmed that her earlier success was no fluke. The semi-final carried historic significance. For the first time, a WTA 500 tournament featured an all-Asian semi-final, as Eala faced 4-time Grand Slam champion and former world number 1 Naomi Osaka. It was a captivating matchup that contrasted two different styles of tennis: Osaka's explosive power against Eala's composure, precision, and relentless consistency. With a place in the championship match on the line, the stage was set for one of the biggest moments of Eala's young career. But Eala made it look effortless. She defeated Naomi Osaka 6-4, 6-2 in just 76 minutes, breaking the former world number 1's serve 4 times while committing only 18 unforced errors compared to Osaka's 34. It was a composed and mature performance against one of the biggest names in women's tennis. After the match, Eala expressed nothing but respect for her opponent. "It's such an honor to share the court with her," she said. "I could never count her out, so I made it a point to stay completely locked in from start to finish." With that victory, only one match separated Eala from history. The championship prize of $252,000, the largest payday of her professional career, awaited the winner, but for the young Filipina, the financial reward seemed secondary to the people who had supported her every step of the way. She went on to defeat world number 3 Jessica Pegula in straight sets to capture the Mubadala DC Open title, completing one of the most impressive tournament runs of her career. Along the way, she had already earned $90,900 for reaching the semifinals, $47,750 for the quarterfinals, and $24,475 for advancing to the second round. By lifting the trophy, she secured the champion's prize of $252,000, a life-changing sum for most athletes. Yet even in the midst of her greatest professional triumph, Eala's thoughts remained with the fans who had filled the stands, waved Philippine flags, and supported her throughout the tournament. Earlier in the week, she reflected on their importance, saying, "They're the reason I have this platform at the end of the day, and it just adds to how meaningful my job is to me." Those words were more than a simple expression of gratitude. They reflected the deep connection she felt with the community that had embraced her throughout her remarkable journey and foreshadowed the heartfelt appreciation she would later express after her historic victory. The support Eala received in Washington was unlike anything the DC Open had experienced in recent memory. Tournament chairman Mark Ein revealed that more than 80% of the ticket inquiries leading up to the event were from fans asking when Alex Eala would be playing. Throughout the tournament, the stands at Rock Creek Park were filled with Philippine flags as supporters traveled from across the East Coast to cheer on the Filipina star. Eala's remarkable rise has been fueled not only by her talent but also by the deep connection she shares with her fans. Following her quarter-final victory, she reflected on the responsibility that comes with her growing platform. "I think with the platform that I have, it's important for me to be aware of the impact that I hold," she said. As the first Filipina to reach such heights in professional tennis, Eala explained that she understands her success represents more than personal achievement. She hopes her journey inspires young girls, both in the Philippines and around the world, who may never have believed a path to the top of the sport was possible. That sense of responsibility was said to be one of the driving forces behind her reported decision to give back to the community that supported her throughout the tournament. The reported plan to share her $252,000 Champions Prize with her supporters drew widespread attention because it reflected the humility and gratitude that have become hallmarks of her career. Despite the growing spotlight, Eala remained grounded. "It surprises me every time," she said of the overwhelming support. "Sometimes I forget the impact that I have, and sometimes I don't expect the number of people who come and support me." Yet she has never taken that support for granted. After her opening round victory over Zheng Qinwen, when asked about the fans who filled the stands, she once again chose not to focus on herself, instead turning the spotlight toward the people who had stood behind her from the very beginning. "I think the question should be rephrased. It's what it's like to be Filipino." Those words captured the essence of Alex Eala's remarkable journey. For her, success has never been measured solely by trophies rankings, or prize money. Instead, it has been defined by the people who see their own dreams reflected in hers. Every victory represents more than a personal milestone. It is a source of pride for an entire nation that has stood behind her from the beginning. With the championship trophy beside her and the $252,000 winner's prize secured, Eala had already made history. She became the first Filipina to win a WTA 500 singles title after an extraordinary run that included victories over an Olympic gold medalist, a defending champion, a top 10 player, a 4-time Grand Slam champion, and world number 3 Jessica Pegula. The triumph also lifted her to a career-high ranking of world number 20 and earned her the largest prize check of her professional career. Yet the achievement was about more than the numbers. Earlier in the tournament, Eala reflected on the unwavering support she had received, saying, "I'm really grateful for everyone who supports me. They're the reason I have this platform at the end of the day, and it just adds to how meaningful my job is to me." Those words were more than an expression of gratitude. They reflected the values that have defined her rise. Reports that she intended to share her championship prize with the fans who had supported her throughout the tournament quickly captured the attention of the tennis world.